Here's a somewhat inside look on a shiatsu massager Halloween prop, if you want to call it. This is basically the common Groundbreaker that people use. In this video I'm going to try to tell you about different types of machines that they have out there. This is the neck version. It's the simple one. It's on and off switch, up and down, and that's it. I'm also going to go on with the structure of it, and basically it's a simple prop. They do have the foot massager versions, but I've never seen a prop made out of it except for a crawler. But this is basically commonly used for like Groundbreakers and anything else. Couple things. When you get this one's just a basic model. It just has a on and off, up and down. Up and down means it just turns in different directions. So if you wanted to go one direction, you hit up and so forth, down, and all that. When you get these, you can actually get these nowadays at a secondhand store, rescue mission, Salvation Army, flea markets, garages, sales, etc., etc. Find them real cheap pretty soon. Pretty much. I'm sorry. This one was like about $7, you know, at a rescue mission. When you do get these, a lot of these come with a cloth foam on there, and as you can tell, this one was kind of a bitch trying to get out because it had these screw holes right here just to get that part off, just to get to these things right here. Sometimes they just pop off with a screwdriver. Sometimes you got to take the whole bottom part off with the screws. Make sure you have a bowl to keep all your screws in one place. These little knobby things, some of them come off real easy. Not really easy, but they'll come right off. Some of them don't. The ones that don't, you're gonna have to get a bigger PVC pipe to go over that, probably about 3 inches, and do a step down for the spine right here. I lucked out on this one, and I took that off, and when I put the pipe in, it was acting a little weird, so I just put tape around the stem here, and it worked out fine. Other people would actually use this one to make an arm to come out, so it makes it look like it's grabbing you, and they look really, really sharp. I just used what I had around in the garage. More about this machine. Some of these will have other buttons on there. What that means is like it's set to it will go one direction, and then it will go into a different direction, which is really cool. The only thing that's really bad about that, some of them have timers. That means that it will just shut itself off, and then you gotta go out there and turn it back on. If there's a way to bypass all that, please share, because I don't know. I just use this one. It's the only one I got right now. Now, as for construction, a lot of times people will put these pipes in, and I don't know what size it is. It's not 2 inch. I don't know what I got. I don't have my measuring tape, but it's a small. It's like a 1 inch or whatever, and it fit right inside. And then I had a T connector right in there. And the only thing that sucked is I had to drill a hole here to finish this up, and I used sheetrock screw just to keep it from moving around. With the arms, I had like 2 inch or 1.5 inch PVC pipe, so it went from small to big, and I drilled a hole right through it, and I drilled a hole on these, and I just got wire hangers and just connected them to make a hinge. Wire hangers, you could probably get them at a dry cleaner store, dry cleaners. Definitely get some chicken wire or any type of light mesh to build a rib cage to give it some bulk. Pool noodles. This one's hell because I've had this for a couple of years. and I just hinged the bottom, doing the same process, putting a hole through it, put a wire hanger through it, and I, excuse me, I wasn't supposed to see that. Yes, it's my beer. And I just attached these hands. They're called stake hands. How I attached them, let me see, where's the other one? Okay. Let me see if I can get this thing off with one hand. All these are, it's just, I just cut it so it could fit over it. I'm probably going to duct tape that. How I fit these things on is with just wire hangers, and added these stake hands on there. How I did that, I just gave it a little cut, spliced it down the middle, and I just zipped them with some sheetrock screws. I'm probably going to duct tape them shut. Now, people are wondering about measurements. Well, that's pretty much, it doesn't have to be really perfect. What I did was just for my spine, I just measured from my waist up to my shoulders. There goes my spine, and I added like about 4 inches for top for the headpiece. If you're using a wig head, foam head, or whatever. The arms, same thing. I just did a from top of my shoulder to my elbow. I cut a piece off that, and from my forearm, I did from my elbow to my wrist, and there you go. For the measurements for the body part. Now these, sometimes when you put these on, they'll flare like crazy and it looks really stupid. A lot of people will get like straps or anything, I don't know what they're called. It's for holding up pipe with little holes on them. And they'll wrap it around it, screw that in, and then just hold it and watch yourself when you turn it on. Hold it and see how the movement is. And if you like it, just zap it with a screw. I like the way that this guy was moving. The only reason why I got this strap on, because strap on? Did I just say strap on? Is so that the pipe won't spin. And what happens is that it looks like it's twisting. If you have these on too tight, this thing will start walking down your grass or wherever you're going to put it. It'll start walking. Or sometimes if you have them on too tight, they'll just won't move at all. If you get to where you like it's moving, but it still is walking, what I have done in the past is, because this did walk a little bit until I said screw it, I'm just going to let it do what it wants. I took a piece of board, put a nail through it, but I have the nail sticking out just a little bit and drive it into the ground. And it fits right in there, driving in the ground on one side and the other, and it just pretty much kept it from moving a lot. I hope this works out for you guys. Like I said, I'm not really good at explaining it, but it's really a simple prop. I'm very proud of us. My son and I made this, and I'm very proud of it, even though it looks like hell right now. Okay? You guys have a good one. Say hello to Fred. Bye.